Have you guys ever heard of The Bait of Satan? The Bait of Satan is a book written by an author named John Bevere, and pretty much it boils down to this. Look, the greatest issue, one of the greatest issues that we face, the bait that Satan often uses to cause stumbling and interfere with what God is doing within his church and within his people is offense, being offended, right? And so I want us to be aware of that. And I want us to step into this conversation here with our guard down and realizing, look, this is something that so many of us struggle with. I feel like all of us to some degree struggle with this concept of being able to let things go and not know it all here, right? And one of the reasons why is because we elevate a lot of times this idea of knowledge and knowing things. We elevate it to a semblance of control, meaning that we have to know, and it gives us this comfort because now we feel like we can do something even though we don't need to have that control. And then we also have elevated knowledge even to a sense to where we think that to know something, it it takes us up to another level. It elevates us. It helps us. It means that we have the answers. We know what to do. Sometimes we find comfort and confidence. We find our identity in what we know and we do not know at times. And so with that, I want us to realize, look, knowledge is it's good. Knowledge is a good thing. But honestly, knowledge is not what we should be aiming after. We should be aiming after wisdom. And so I always like to share with people just kind of this stack here of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and how those work together. First, you have knowledge. This is the knowing of something, right? And it's important for us to gather things and to know things. So I'm not saying knowledge is bad. We need to close our eyes and not worry about learning things. That's not what I'm saying. When I'm saying, look, we may not have a need to know. It's not saying that we need to narrow in and only know what we absolutely need to know for specific things, right? And block out everything else. That's not what I'm saying.